All right, there we go. Looks like the backlighting is sufficient for today. Don't need to turn the light on in my room. Let's see what's up with YouTube. Very nice. Alrighty. Is that like a foghorn entrance? Is that what's up? How's it going? How are you today? Not the ads. Not the ads. You might be going back into an ad pretty quick. I don't know exactly how the ad timing goes at the beginning of stream. It's a little bit strange. It might have given you pre-rolls because you got here so early. How's it going? I try to send the ads as early on as I can in chat so that I don't have to deal with pre-rolls for the rest of stream. You had toast? Did you put anything on the toast? Ooh, with jelly. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's not usually my go-to for breakfast. I'm usually more of a cinnamon and sugar kind of toast guy. Or peanut butter would be fine too. I guess jelly is just one step removed from that though. Mm-mm-mm. What's up, Spooky? It is you. Oh man, he started adding spaces in between all of his letters. Hello, the real gape horn. I like savory breakfast myself. Savory in general. I'm not much for sweets. So you're like eggs and like biscuits, that sort of thing. Biscuits and gravy. How's that for you? Maybe that's a different part of the country and biscuits and gravy isn't your thing, but that's a very much a thing down here. Burn the fuck out of your bacon. I don't know about all that. My day's going pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and get this mini going. I had to start stream a couple minutes late because I had to brush my teeth and stuff. I was trying to like slam my smoothie because I made it too big. Church Tower Topper. Probably a cross, but who knows? Boardwalk Edition that raises rent to 2,000. That would be a hotel. Plant in the agave family. Not sure. Informal discussion? A chat, perhaps? PR buzz. Having trouble making friends on the first day of school, say? Shy. Holder of a baby kangaroo would be a pouch. Like a wool sweater. No, not sure. Sports right up after a game. Um, make happy. Make happy? Uh, oh, it's just spire is all they want there. Okay. Yucca plant, I think, is what that is. Itchy would be a wool sweater. Recap for sports highlights. And E for hype. All right. What kind of smoothie? I had, let's see, it was cherries, strawberries, and then some blueberry with uh those little chocolate chunks, the little, what I'm talking about? The for cookies. And some vanilla protein powder and milk and some ice cubes for texture. Um, so in Balatro, Lucky Deck plus Max Smoky Plasma Sleeve. That's not a bad idea. I think I'm playing vanilla again today outside of some cosmetic mods that I added. Nine Kings, then vanilla. But before that, the connections. Oh, I did catch your message there. I did catch it. All right, what do we got on the connections? We've got a plunger, grill bumper spoiler, and rim. I mean, those are all parts of a vehicle, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to see both rim. Yeah, no, that should be fine. Bumper, rim, spoiler, grill. That should be fine. I didn't expect it to be the blue. I saw it immediately. The Wordle today is fucking rough. Is that the one that was a singular of a very well-known word? I might have done that one already. Uh, Eve, apple, snake. Yeah, these are definitely. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wrench. No, probably not. Well, actually, it's possible that this was supposed to be a bait. The cusp, the brink, the verge, and the eve. Yep, it was a bait. It was a bait. Currently on trial for manslaughter. Hope the evidence gets dismissed. I like how that implies that you're definitely guilty and you're just hoping the evidence gets thrown out. I got the Wordle in 3, so I don't know what y'all talking about. Uh Wrench, plunger, Turner, and a snake. Snake, pipe, plunger, and wrench. These are all related to plumbing. You see, a snake is something you can like stick down a pipe to clean it out. Yeah, those are plumbing equipment. Crow, Summer, Apple, and Turner. Uh, Not sure. So did my friend. You're both nerds, dude. I'm paid to know what that word is. Um, so what was this? Best female rock performance Granny winners. Sure, 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 sure. Yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely. That makes sense. I would have gotten that. Oh, okay. I see what's actually being said here. This is a seed for early trib, but early is spelled wrong. Also, hello, Solar. All right, we're doing some Nine Kings to start this one off. I've been itching to see if I can actually beat King 2. Can you disable caps lock? Or I don't know. Apparently he just really likes using caps lock. I don't know what's up. Gameplay. 9 kings. And then over here, also 9 kings. And we're good. Okay. The man, the myth, the complete idiot. King of Dragons, King of Kings, quote me on that. Okay, let's see if we can win with the King of Progress, because this man, this feels like the weakest shit I have ever played in my life. I'm gonna play it down on, like, count difficulty. This guy loses by, like, day 5. I don't even know. I had 1.1k soup at the start, now I have 1.4. You are racking up the soup. I need to add some, like, stretch goal soup can things. It'd be like, I don't know. What's a good one? What's a good, like, stretch goal something for, like, 200,000, you know, like, something actually kind of meaningful. Nothing that big, but, like, I can see, you know, a larger one would be just, like, a permanent emote unlock, but then maybe... Oh, hey, Ken Ninja. King of looking hot. I have never seen your hands. That's because oh, sorry. That's because I don't have any. Eat an entire lemon on stream for 200,000 channel points? Yeah, that sounds like a horrible idea. Let's go mercenary. And I think I probably just overhaul it in the future. Look at that, we got one whole mercenary. Get him, boys. Maybe just like, impromptu karaoke or something like that, you know? Defender, please. Can I trade my soup for 1 Bitcoin? Is the year 2008? Ooh. Add 9 precision cards to your hand. That's funny as fuck. I feel like 9 rerolls is more useful. I don't think I need 9 stacks of precision, to be honest. You get 9 free rerolls. Alright, so now I think we want to get a unit down here and then sacrifice to get tons of levels. Let's throw a concabulator down. I liked Avery's Scared's things where you can just play Lava Chicken with points. Yeah, that's not bad. Like a soundboard something or another as well would be good. Play the Cyberpunk theme. Is this a tower defense game? It's not exactly tower defense. It's more like a roguelike where each day is an auto battle. Yeah, it's called 9 Kings. I think a reinforce would go pretty hard. Let's go reinforce on... I think it's fine to put it on those guys. The King of Blood kind of gets dunked on by progress with the mothership. I guess assuming you've got a strong mothership. A Demon's Altar is not bad. Alright, what's our blessing in 9 years? Of course it is. Also, hi JD Vance. Alright, I'm assuming you're keeping track somewhere. Sorry, we've talked. Retarded fish stick and I have talked about this. He really wants to call me JD Vance for unknown reasons. I know I don't look anything like him, but I've told him he gets one per day and he's allowed to save them up. So, assuming he was keeping track of that, that's -1. So were you guys gonna die? Yeah, there we go. Fine, I'll do it myself. I win. You have 2 uses right now. Okay. As long as you know. Yes, I would like to sacrifice for 4 free levels. Go get 'em, boys. Much better. Cemetery's not bad. Wage war against another king. What do we got? King of nothing for sure. Maybe I put my cemetery here or here. Here would be good. I don't mind sacrificing those mercs for an overhaul. Anyways, I'm probably off to continue watching House MD. That's a choice. House is pretty good. I can see the value. You should also have dress up as JD Vance as a points reward. Never in my life am I going to lean into that bit. We can dress up as someone that I actually respect as a person. Bob the Builder? See, now we're talking. That's just like a little bit on the side of childish, but we can workshop that. Alright, what do I want here? Probably the beacon and the farm. Alright, let's overhaul now. Cemetery leveled, concabulator leveled, good. Let's go beacon here, farm here. Oh god, they're murking me. Wait, no they're not, I lied. Dress up as a drag queen, that's just drag, that's not dressing, they already do that. Dispenser, that's a good one to put here, because since the farm doesn't recruit in all adjacent, it only recruits like one adjacent. Putting a tower next to it is fine as long as it's got somewhere it can put the units. It makes sense to put it there. I think Blood's got a lot of units here. It's a good thing I have a lot of guns. Mothership level 3 yet? No, still level 2. Alright, if that's the case, let me get the mothership. And I think... Let's go here. And let's level mothership to 3. Hey, they are called, aren't they called drag? Yeah, it's often called drag shows, right? Let's go broader. Let's say participate in or consume. I'm gonna need more of your frontliners to die there. Thank you. Ooh, a wild card, bitches. Doubles the attack range of your mothership. Okay, but overworked, though. Yeah, I feel like wildcarding Concabulator just makes a little bit too much sense. That's gonna level up 5 plots. Like, I suppose I could slap down a farm somewhere, but, like, why? Maybe I'll throw down a defender first, and then I'll wildcard the Concabulator. Also, I need to spend all my money. DJ, do you assume everyone you talk to is a man? Not exactly. No, I often use terms that some people might consider to be masculine that I use gender neutral. Like dude. Dude is gender neutral and I'll die on that hill. Though I do still sometimes do it. Boom. Then perish. Let me get another Midas touch. Yeah, I knew that was gonna fail anyways. I would have had to have with $62, I would have had to have rolled 10, 20, 30, and then I would have $2 and it would multiply it by 9 and I'd just lose $40 for no reason. So maybe not do that. Alright, we're gonna have 100 billion tanks by the end of this. The idea is to win by simply killing them before they can kill us. This is not revolutionary. Chill. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Damn. SpongeBob out here throwing hands? Let's put Carnage on my defenders. That way if they ever do die, they explode and kill everything around them. I need a way to sack things, because I want to get rid of this. Let's reroll once, or twice, or 3 times. This is why we get a bunch of them. Sacrifice. This is not, like, good. I think I'll hold this here until I can get, like, one of these two, maybe this one, and then I'll sack this to level up whatever I put there. Reinforce that guy. Why is your floating temple killing everything? This is a mothership. Because I'm an ally. I got idea of what's going on in this game. All I see is blood. I mean, yeah, kinda. It's like an auto battler, but basically all of your power comes from various adjacency bonuses that you might have. Here we go. Overhaul. Alright, let me go ahead and unlock this. I don't think... What's Overhaul gonna level 3 things? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Boom. Get 'em, boys. Your ship is mother. It's mommy to you? What's going on in here? We killing the King of Blood with the King of Progress. Have you played Super Auto Pets? I have not played Super Auto Pets, although I am aware of what it is. Demon's Altar? Is a Demon's Altar decent here? Maybe. It's not too late in the game yet. And I do lose a fair number of units each time. Not quite as many as I would as the King of Blood, but enough that we can start stacking up some stat boosts. That is exactly what I was looking for. All currently active plots gain 1 level. I mean, I would love to do that, but like all of my currently active plots except this one are max level, so I don't really know that I should be taking that. I will take 3 random plots though, that's fine. I can get 3 random plots. Slap down the blacksmith over here. I haven't seen a king yet. Where are the 9 kings? I would assume that the King of Progress is hanging out in this large mothership, like, mildly Egyptian castle thing. Overhaul, eh? Overhaul's not bad. I need something to overhaul, but for now. And let's go ahead and Midas touch these guys. I don't even know if that works, actually. I don't know if them killing someone with reflect damage counts for the purposes of earning money. These guys are tanky. There they go. Ziggurat. Yeah, that works too. It looks like the kind of place a final boss would reside in. Soldiers? Soldiers are something I can overhaul at the very least. Alright, who are we making peace with? I feel like we make peace with the King of Greed here. I don't feel like dealing with the thieves. Let's toss down a soldier in the back. He's not going to do anything. I'm going to sack him immediately. It'll be fine. He's zig on my Urat until I progress. True. Concabulator? No. Honestly, I wouldn't mind some lab rats right about now. There you go. Get some lab rats over here. Are they good? No. But that's what the overhaul is for. If only I played the King of Spells this game. Against the King of Spells, that is. I'll take the Demon Altar. I will definitely take more lab rats. And let's take a peek, see at a couple others. That'll be good, actually. I'll save my money. Alright, so we slap down the Demon's Altar, and then we overhaul these soldiers, which levels up pretty much everything else. There's a Magic King? Yeah, there's a King of Spells. That, he's got a particular building that I would really be interested in this game. It's called the library, and it allows you to like increase the number of enhancements you have on some of your characters. Let me get the blacksmith here and slip down the lab rats. Could have had spells is that really a choice? I could have also had a big scythe. Let's go with that. Yes, good. The correct game. You know, it works really well until it suddenly doesn't. Bombers riding boars. I can imagine. I one-shot your entire team until all of a sudden I don't, and then I have no units. I gotta go revise for a test. Alright. I hope you revise it well. Let's reinforce again. That's 3 stacks of reinforce I have now. You can do magic, or you can have abs. We have yet to see someone who can do both. Isn't there an anime about that? Isn't it? Is it like Mashal or something like that? I'm pretty sure that's like the exact premise of Mashal. Let's go gambling. Witch Waste in the background, like furiously Googling what this so-called anime is. You see my dispenser is starting to get up there in hits. Also, there's a guy in Doom Patrol who has muscle magic. Let's go Carnage on these guys again. Wild card here. The more damage, the better. Just all capsing every time there's an ad. Ooh, Unify. Sacrifices all troops adjacent to target. Target plot gains number of troops. I actually can't really use that, can I? I kind of keep this grid thing going, so I don't really get that option. Procreate, though. Sign me up. Sign me up for procreation. Again, Earthworks. And what else we got? A Defender that I don't really want. A Mangler that I really don't want. We've got an Overhaul in hand already, though. I definitely see some options in here. Let's go for the wild card and leave. Alright, so first things first. Earthworks. Then I think the angle is Mangler here. Put the lab rats back down. And then you sacrifice the Mangler to level those, give him value. You place down the defenders, and then you overhaul them. And you get a bunch of damage. Twitch keeps telling me to sub to your kinky ass site. Hey, I don't know. I didn't come up with the name, man. Procreate on the executioners, and I don't know, give them some vampirism as well. Actually, does vampirism work on defenders? I wonder if vampirism works. It reflects all damage taken. I don't think that means attack, right? Units attacks heal for 25%, so that's probably not gonna work. Put it on that guy. What's the winning year? Year 33, you can see the bar up here at the top. Year 33 is the end of the normal campaign, and then you can go as far as you want. King of Nothing is leading his final assault. Play all of our cards. Okay. I'll put down, let's go Precision on those guys. I'll be honest, I don't think I really care much for a Mangler. Let's go Wild Card on a whole lot of nobody. I guess I can go a Converter in the corner then. Go level 2 Converter in the corner. Get 'em, boys. The King of Nothing kind of looking a little bit, you know? Why is his shit so tanky? Those paladins are made out of fucking bricks. Was it really that hard for the auto to just move the damn thing back there? We win. Alright, let's start another run. This one's not going that far into Infinite, I don't think. It's doing well, but it's not that good. Let's level up King of Progress here. Level 2. What does that get him? Perks. Okay, so we've got Mothership movement and attack speed increased by 10%. Start with a reinforce in hand per rank. 1 gold for each level up per rank. Better special cards, more unlocked plots, level up castle more, royal decree options, 2 free rerolls, extra HP on my troops. I feel like a reinforce in hand and a gold for each level are both good. The King of Plague Doctor mask but no shirt. Okay, but do we want to play as the green accordion with claws? Or Mr. Scythe Man? Or the fat guy with a lot of money? Guy with staff, and the guy who reads. Let's go King of Blood again. I really like King of Blood. Also, Catboy Dominance says, do you think farms with the King of Blood would be good? If you put them next to imps, you get an extra imp, and when he dies, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, absolutely. King of Blood really thrives off number of units. Speaking of which, let's play him. Let's see if we can win on King 2 with King of Blood. It's like the difficulty, but also one higher than the highest difficulty. So we're playing against Greed and Nature. Okay. Ooh, we get an early Cemetery and 2 imps. That sounds great. Fuck them up, boys. They didn't even kill any of my units. Second Cemetery? Big. But I could also go, like, bombers. Also, I placed these guys in the wrong places like an idiot. Just go 2 cemeteries. Clone? This place is spooky, but he's got a cool scythe. Procreate. Those guys. Hopefully my first perk is just replace all my units with level 3 imps or something. Beacon. More attack speed sounds pretty good. All active allied troops are replaced with level 3 imps. Ta-da! And then we beacon here. Oh, you can actually increase the attack speed of cemeteries? I guess that makes sense, because the cemeteries spawn units with a certain amount of health and attack speed, so maybe this setup isn't all that bad. Let's go... more imps. King of Spook. The King of Progress. The King of Progress isn't the one who does the procreation, though. That's the King of Nature. It's the accordion with claw hands. Blessing in 9 years. You better not tell me it's... Okay, we can work with Baby Boom. If you have a troop card on the target plot of the Year of the Prophecy... Out here, bitch! You want me to go out there with it? I mean, I can. I get to expand right here, but... What the fuck? Yeah, let's make a better pagoda. I'll hold on to a sacrifice. Let's go vampirism on these guys. Where's our floating ship for this guy? This guy summons a bunch of imps using his thingamabobber here. So they're in that giant mass of people in here that are just slowly dying. Midas touch ain't too bad, I suppose. It is time to wage war against another king. King of... This is actually a tough choice. Both of these guys have good AoE. I guess King of Stone has worse AoE, though, but with the ballistas compared to the warlocks that can kind of just whack my shit. There's honestly something to be said for sacrificing this beacon at some point in the future. Like, once I get a unit here, you sacrifice the beacon to get 4 free levels, and then you can replace it with something else. For the time being, money. They're in the imp hotel, yeah. It does kind of look like that, that timeshare from that SpongeBob episode where they try to sell him a timeshare. Y'all remember that shit? Good times. You guys gonna successfully kill him? No? Okay, guess we'll lose a life then. I like how slow my imps are. They can't keep up with the enemy. Ooh, Earthworks. Earthworks is good. I can't Earthworks these guys, but I can Earthworks like this. Right, I can do that. And slap the cemetery back down. We get 2 extra plots there. Which is good because we're going to the shop soon. The Karate Island special, that's what it was. That's the one. I'll be real. These do not interest me at all. Okay, we do like a little procreation, though. And, I don't know, let's throw some static in there, sure. Let's go... Yeah, we could always sacrifice this level 1 imp to level up all of these. That's not bad. Boom. Stronger. And then we throw down bombers. And then we procreate the imps. Get 'em, boys. And then I have like the wet noodle fight here. I have more wet noodles, so I win. Imp for the imp god. Noodles soaked in ragu. That's not ragu. That is the blood of my enemies. There's the beacon. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't really want to double the number of troops of an elf. TBH. Let's go static on my level 3 dudes. I really should turn off auto if I think I'm going against the King of Stones so that I can put guys back here. Because, like, as you can see, you kind of just lose to the King of Stone if you don't summon them on the back line there. Yeah, I should definitely turn off auto because the auto is dumb. They do not play the game well. You know what? Fuck it. I can build Ballista as well. Yeah, kill him with the thieves. I'm not here to counter the King of Greed. Has to be in 12 days for the Balatro Smash or Passive stream. Reroll? I don't know what I'm looking for from this guy though, so... Doubles the maximum quantity of Pagoda's summoned imps. No. Just increase attack by 30% is probably alright. Let's go... Beacon. And this is why you summon them in the back line. Distract just enough of the ballistas that they forget about you. The asking will evolve each day. I look forward to it, honestly. Baby boom. Now there are 12 ballista. There's some elves down. Are they good? No. My demon's altars are starting to get pretty strong, which is good because I'm dying a lot. Let's go another demon's altar. I would like to get a level 3 out of this one. Ah, there he is. Get him, boys. I think it might also be helped out by the fact that I got a lot of those electric, whatever they are, the static attack. I've got a lot of units that have static. Ooh, Cauldron's not bad. I don't have a place to put it yet, but I could put one like here, right? Or like here. We expand this year. Let's do a cauldron. Stoner King power. Yeah, but I'm winning. Balatro hates me. Just had a run with Blueprint Brainstorm and 2 Polychrome Tribs, but it would not give me a Sock and Buskin. Yeah. There's been a couple of streams where we've been like, man, we've got Baron, where's the mime? And then we end run, and we had like Blueprint Brainstorm, 2 Barons. Just like that, and it's like, still no mime. Okay. Very well then. Get a cauldron in here. My demons have scaled. Maybe King of Stone was actually a good idea. I still don't even have Blueprint. Oh, it's Brainstorm that you don't have. Yeah, discarding a Royal Flush is a hard thing to remember to even do in the first place, to be honest. I would love to have enemies killed come back as allies 10% of the time. That sounds great. We get some more elves. Damn, they kind of murked my big dudes first. It's not gonna save them, but they did do that. That was the thing they did. Imp me. Level 2 Imp me. When do I get my next? I get to make peace with someone in a year or two. Then Merchant. We don't get to expand until way down here. And then the Royal Council's a little ways out still. None of these are helpful. Let's just take the Thief for now. Alright, let's make peace with... between the two... Which final boss do I least want to fight? It might actually be King of Nature that I least want to fight as a final boss. But which... King of Greed is just kind of annoying. Fuck him. Let's go Midas Touch, I think, on you. Get some money off the initial rip. I find it interesting that they're choosing to target my, like, big dudes first, almost. Sacrifice? Not worth it. Cemetery's alright. I'm kind of looking for a Demon's Altar. I'm just not really getting it. Go for the level 3 here, since those summoned imps actually do hit pretty hard. There we go. Give them something to do. Oh, GG. The 2 waves of Ballista killed every single unit I own. That was pretty crazy. Can we kill Solar? I don't think so. Do you have a plan of attack? Let's switch over to Balatro after this. Let me just level up the perk real quick. 3 extra levels of castle, an extra plot. I do like the Royal Decree option. That just makes it a little easier to find what you actually want. Much like how in Balatro, Overstock and Overstock Plus are very good. Because they just let you see more shit. And that's what's important. Alright, let's, This is why you need Boar Bombers with Steel Coat? Okay. Wait, Steel Coat doesn't even work. Mm-mm-mm. Man, I had a stream name in mind for this Balatro stream, and now I can't remember what it was. They survived the first insta-kill? Do they actually? I thought you said that didn't work. Yay, verily. Illegal Balatro hands. Nah, it doesn't need to be that clickbaity. We're just playing like... We're just playing vanilla, really. I read it, Spooky. I read it. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. Maybe. I did. I did indeed. Did I ask? It doesn't really matter if you ask or not. Do a gay build. True. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Okay. I need a stream name though. We need to tickle their balls a little bit. Gay build for gay month. It's not just gay month. To be clear, it's not just gay month. Yeah, that works. That works. Why are you gay? Y'all know that meme? Ooh, we got ads in a few minutes. I'm gonna snooze that shit. Boom. Get snoozed. Alright, let's get over to the gameplay. Balatro. Balatro. As you can see, we have LGBT multicards, and we have balagay, which I don't think that wordplay really works, but you know, we'll take it. Your meme reserves are quite dated. They're not, no. It's an older meme, but it checks out. Let's do a ghost deck. And we're playing on white stake because if I'm gonna do a straight build, I'm not going to suffer for it. Sorry, gay build. I'm sorry? What would you like to rephrase that? I do not the cat. What? King, queen, jack, 10, ace. There we go. Level 1 gay. Ace 2 3 4 5. Where is Smokey? I'm sure he's around. He's probably sleeping. Man, these suck. Do I take Overstock? I guess. Judgment. Scary face, cool. I guess it'll do. Looking for an 8 or a queen? I mean... There's the 8. 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. Got the face card, got the 2 spades. Easy win. Yeah, I just realized this deck is also somewhat thematic, isn't it? You know? Did you turn on the texture for the mult card? Yes, I did. I did indeed. Ceremonial dagger? I'm gonna forget about it, accidentally kill something with it that I didn't want to. Skip for 25. Alright, now we want just some face cards. Face cards are what is important to us today. Or we could draw like no face cards. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. This is not winning by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a decent hand. Just play this. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Cool. No money though. Scaling my Wii. Could be good. Knife the business card because it had the gall to be giving me no money. Give me that shit. Okay. King, queen, nope. Nope. Just hoping for a jack here. Here I am trying to jack it. They aren't letting me. They aren't letting me jack it. And then they discard all my cards. Honestly, that's just incredibly rude. There, happy now? Get out of my face. The hook. Probably after years of discrimination or some shit, I don't know. More face cards? No, I want 2s. Let's move you to the right so I don't forget. Let's throw this on a 3 or something. Turtle Bean will probably help for a little while. And we'll just go next. The water's gonna be a little bit rough. Where's my 4? I would like a 4, please. Thank ya. I wish to scale my Wii Joker slightly. I could have had a gay flush, but I didn't. I'll take a pair level. Go next. Okay. I guess we're playing a full house instead. Great, that works. Let's see how many twos we can get our hands on. The magical twos. And once my turtle bean gets down to 1 ceremonial dagger, we'll consume it. I just beat Gold Stake on erratic deck. Sick. What was did your erratic deck have anything like super interesting going on with it? Did you spawn in with like 23s or something like that? Level up Gate Flush. This is a good one. And almost is worth replacing Wii for, to be honest. Or maybe I just replace Ceremonial Dagger so that I don't have to worry about it. I don't really like Dagger anyways. Name 3 local thunks? It feels pretty specific. Photo, 2 Second Buskins, Hanging Chad, and a Brainstorm. So yeah, that feels like as long as you're not encountering the plant, you kind of just win. Doubles all listed probabilities. It's not helpful. Let's take a death, I think. A death. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 9. Or Ace, 5, 4, 3, 2. Looking for a 10 if you could be so kind as to provide me with one. Okie dokie. Very well, I shall play a full house. And you cannot stop me. Speculative oops, all 6s turned down. I didn't have anything to use it on at the moment. There's not a lot of great synergies with gays. We're doing Wee Wee. I don't know if we're keeping Wee Wee. In fact, we did just get a second polychrome. We're gonna do the turtle bean first, though. What a strange build this is. That's a lot of jacks. I could be jacking it right now. You aren't a Balatro streamer? True. If you don't take the speculative oops, what are you even doing? Alright, let's play this gay. Yeah, I think we actually sell Wii over Runner here. Just because we're trying to play straights this run. Sorry, gays. Force of habit. Ramen's not great. Let's go strength like this. Why do people call it speculative? I call it speculative oops all sixes when I take it and there are no current synergies. So it's like I'm taking it in case I run into a bloodstone. It's speculative. My gay flush is level 4. Pretty solid. I'm pretty sure this just wins in 1, so I can just discard down to 0. Get some aura farm. Where's my straight levels, brother? How can I possibly be an ally if you won't give me any levels of gay? Rigged. The Fool is on Jupiter. Let's convert some clubs. Alright. Oh, when did Runner get there? Probably during the ad break. Bro. There are no gays in this run. Look, I have to go get a black hole to get some gays around here. What's a guy gotta do? There we go. Let's go purple seal here. Discard down to 0 just to be sure. And throw that on like an 8. Play gay. Yikes, couldn't be me, yeah. Ah, there we are. The Order. We go next. Okay, let's go with that. This thing's gonna be obsolete pretty soon, but I gotta keep it around. The Gay Order. A little on the nose, right? Ah, there we are. No, I just leveled this up, man. You can't just level it back down. What the fuck? Let's go like this. I don't mind it leveling down my other hands, but I have to protect my status as an ally. I'll take an Immolate in case I don't draw any face cards. Nope. Supernova. Not the worst. It's getting pretty up there, but maybe at some point I switch to the gay flush and then, you know. Suddenly it will be bad. Let's discard these three, see if we can get a better immolate angle. Huge. Burn. Ten, 9, 8. Nah, we're just gonna dig for the whole thing. Queen, 10, 9, 8, 2. We've got a flush here if we want it, which is actually a pretty good flush too. Doesn't get us that 3x, but this flush on its own is pretty solid. Yeah. Let's do kings over queens and that'll probably win. If you run into the play one hand type boss and you can't play a gay, what then? You'd not be an ally. For that one boss, but like, I feel like that's victim blaming though. Generally, like I wanted to, I just couldn't. I was, you know, I was a product of my environment. Oh, we haven't used any of this yet. Here we go. Oh, what? It didn't work. Hold on, maybe there's an option for it. What the fuck, man? Here we are. Let's apply that. There we go. Much better. There we go. You beat Verdant Leaf or whatever he's called, so take that. I didn't realize that ran through the same thing as the smoky texture. Alright, let's go next. I need to use the restroom real quick. So I'm going to run a 1-minute ad because that reduces the number of ads later on. It's all the same amount of time at the end of the day, so I'm always going to be running these when I'm not actively playing, right? So I'll be back. That pops off. Chair time. Chair gets me viewers? Is that for real? Chair does get views. Huge. You got rated, bro? No, I didn't. I had my headphones on. I get notifications for it. You missed it, JD. We had 3 new viewers for a sec. Sure. Give me just a second. Just gotta edit a couple things real quick. Boom. There we go. All right, we're ready to go. I gotta wonder if that's just because you guys like immediately go to check and it updates the view count when you guys go check. Because like over on my end, I don't actually see that at all. I don't see any new viewers showing up like during that specific time. Some like confirmation bias going on there maybe. Also 2 new viewers, 2 new chatters, 2 new viewers. Bro, I am in the middle of anti-6. If you keep caps lock sending me this seed, I'm not gonna use it. Maybe we go for a diamonds run. -1 hand size is a little rough for, never mind, no issue at all. Why was I even concerned? Royal Gay Flush. Use my other 2 discards. The ultimate. Take Smokey now, worst streamer ever. Bro, I'm not always taking the cat. Dang, Chad, no. I am looking for a replacement for Smiley Face, but it can be whenever. Maybe I'll skip for that polychrome tag. Not the world. There we go. Make some extra... Actually, I'll Saturn. I was thinking about making some extra diamonds, but I don't need to. Go. Yo, what's Royal Gay Flush? I have a mod that changes straights to gays. So it's a royal flush. It's a royal, yeah, it's a royal flush. How's it going, Professor Jerry? Ectoplasm. I don't want ectoplasm. It's not a good idea to do ectoplasm. What's runner up to? 135? Huge. Let's reroll a couple times. I'll take the High Priestess. Nothing else here is that great. I mean, I could take the Crazy Joker. Plus 12 multiplayed hand contains a gay. Go next. Skip for the polychrome. It'll probably be something good, right? 6 viewers? That's not bad. We're doing pretty good over on YouTube. We're doing pretty good over on YouTube. I appreciate everyone who stops in. Chatter, lurker, other, both, neither, doesn't matter. And go. Didn't use my last discard. Hopefully that doesn't require that I play a second hand. That would be lame. Okay, good. Up to 7 and down to 2, man. It's not worth keeping track, I don't think. Losing Smiley Face means losing like 15 molt, but we get a polychrome out of it, so whatever. Wheel me. Nope. Gamey. Nope. I'll take an Empress. Go next. Violet Vessel, very large blind. Large and in charge. Let's go Empress on these two. And I would like to discard this queen, but I don't want to lose my the gay that I have here. This round is already unrecoverable without Smokey. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I could just like walk into the other room and see my cat whenever. Ooh. Okay, I need to ask, do I have permission to sell one of my polychromes for a brainstorm? It would essentially be copying a polychrome, so I feel like it should be okay, but... Zany, he's negative. How am I getting rid of him? The run just got interesting. Let's make another 10 here. Let's go ahead and sell the Clever. And pick up the Brainstorm. And I don't really know how to position this in the order. I guess I have to put the order up front. And then we lose out on the 15 from Mystic Summit, but we still get the polychrome angle for both. Right? And we do still get to multiply it afterwards with the Brainstorm, so this isn't the worst setup. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. Yeah, we'll be fine against the final boss. What do we have here in the deck? I could probably bump some 6s up to 7s and then kill everything 5 and lower. Let's bump an 8 and a 7 here. And that gives us... no more 7s. Alright, let's just kill everything 6 and lower, and we'll just play for the high cards. Emperor. Hermit and Empress. Basically the exact two that I would like. Stock and Buskin's not worth it, just for a few chips. Not worth it at all. Like the Neptune, and this is world's easiest polychrome? Nope. Have we won everything yet? We're getting pretty close. There we go. By runner? No. I'm not killing off runner just yet. Let's see how far this can go. I don't imagine we're going past like ante 10 or 11, but maybe. Down with the patriarchy. Four fingers. All flushes and gaze can be made with 4 cards. That feels better than Mystic Summit. Obelisk Pivot. I can turn heel and start playing only 2 pairs. Alright, alright. Chill out. I'll go see if I can find Smokey. Hold on. Let me play this hand. Smokey! Smokey. That cat is out like a light under my bed. He is not gonna be gracing us with his presence just yet. Photograph. You know, I don't really need the scary face when the runner's already up to 210 chips. Make it 225. Smeared Joker. Make my straight flushes gay flushes super easy to play. They kind of already are, though. Rough Gem is actually pretty decent. Maybe I'll go Rough Gem here, since I'm going for diamonds. Paradolia, no. Blue Seal, yes. Clubs are debuffed. That's okay, I think. We'll just kind of dig around a little bit for him here. See if we can find another king. Huh, we couldn't. Alrighty, I'll play this. Alrighty, I'll play this. I was wondering when this was gonna happen. Oh, this is actually a flush. There we go. Almost got screwed. Advance up the 8. Play this. Oh, wait. Was I not just getting like 450,000 points? How did removing 1.5x take me from 450 down to 100? Oof, ouch. Do, 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 do. 07s though, 07s for sure. Alright, what are we doing next? What was that? What was that? Seed. I'll go ahead and do that seed. Let's do it. SDJLSQXP. We had a good run. Anyway, it's time for pain. What's the pain? It will be extremely painful. Yeah, let's go ghost. We're going ghost. Wonder what the rare skip would be. Unless the trib is in the first shop, in which case I shouldn't have skipped. He's a Danny Phantom? It was a DNA, but I feel like I should probably restart this run. Does that give me the same seed? Okay, yes it does. Let's make sure it's not in the first shop before I do something silly like that. Because it probably is. No, it's not in the first shop. Okie dokie. Sixth sense? I'll take it to sell it, because I want the photograph. This is deja vu. That's not bad. I should probably hold on to that. And splash is fine. Go next. Just play 5 face cards. Easy win. When was I supposed to find this early trib? I was told there was an early trib. I feel as though I've been deceived. Let me open this Arcana, I guess. Oh, there it is. Probably. There he is. Sell those this time around. Pick up you. Go next. You just couldn't wait 5 seconds. How's it going? The other turtle has arrived, I see. Reach discarded 10. That's good. Well, let's go ahead and make another king of diamonds, and then I guess we can diamond up some other cards as well. And go next. Do I want to take rough gem? Rough gem might actually pay off over time. Reach discarded 10. Alright, that's a lot of 10s. That's a lot of money. And then maybe we look for some extra diamonds. There we go. Some extra diamonds there. easily paid for itself. How are you doing today, turtle number 2? Classy turtle, this one. We've got lazy turtle and classy turtle. I wonder if we're gonna get like some other turtles as well. For single type card build, how do you prepare against certain boss blinds? Depends on the build. So if you're doing a single card build super well, the eye doesn't matter. The eye is the one that forces you to play different hand types every time. It might matter for something like high card, but then hopefully you've been leveling up something other than high card. For bosses that counter specific types of decks, like the plant countering face cards, glass cards are probably your safest bet. Just having a couple glass cards on things that aren't faces, just making it so that you can actually do something if you run into that particular boss. Death. And then reroll surplus. We're trying to discard aces this time around, eh? Aces, eh? Early wall. That's not gonna win. And there's an ace. Well, that's an unfortunate lack of face cards. Let's just go ahead and play some dead shit that'll get us $1. There we go. That's a little better. Pair of queens will probably get us there, right? If not, we'll do it with the king right after. Extra large boss blind, go burr. There, happy now? Get out of my face. The wall. My day's been okay, nothing crazy, got work later. I do also have work later. Yeah, I would say that just like making sure you have a backup plan is a good way to go about things. Now, to be able to afford a backup plan, you do need to kind of have your econ settled, but that's more of like a baseline thing you should always be striving for anyways. Level up 2 pair. We're discarding kings. I don't love that, but I'll see what I can do. Oh look, a gay. True, I guess you could apply that to more than just Balatro, always having a backup plan. Emperor. Ooh. Me gusta. Something tells me I'm not going to need chips for too much longer. You want me to discard kings again, man? Alright. If you insist. As long as you're giving me $10 per discard, I guess I'll oblige. Should have done that on the diamond. Silly me. Star, Mega Buffoon. None of that. A bean. Beans. Maybe I replace Rough Gem with Scary Face. No, I mean, I already saw that I'm winning. I don't need to do that. Take the Sly, though. Counter to the final boss, potentially, maybe. I can use that for money, potentially. I guess I like it more than Rough Gem at the very least, because it's polychrome. Okay, go next. See if we can get our hands on a couple of the devil. You want me to discard 4s? Well, if I draw 4s, I'll be sure to discard them. Like that. 1 queen. Surely high card queen doesn't just win, right? No. Okay, just making sure. Flush certainly doesn't when there's no high cards involved, but I'm just digging for stuff right now. Alright, pair with a red seal, 2 pair with a red seal. That definitely wins. That's not even close. Yeah. I played Witcher 3 instead of Balatro. How was Witcher 3? That's a game that I believe I own and I just haven't really played much. Despite knowing full well that it is a good game, like, I don't need anyone to recommend it to me and be like, dude, you should play it. It's like, I know I should play it. There's the devil. Pretty much exactly what I was looking for right there is a pair of jacks. Cool. Let's go that. And you want 5s. Okay, so you can actually do this as well, right? You can play this. So this is a tip for people. The end of round scoring where you get like blue seals and money and such, that takes place after scoring, and you can actually move blueprint during it, and the mime will actually trigger. So what you'll see, we'll actually get $9 here, right? So you can use the blueprint twice during the same hand. Those suck. Go next. Earth. Using it for learning language. Huh. Blueprint hacks. Ooh, trance and medium. Yes, please. You want me to discard kings again, man? Come on. Nice. Alright, pair of queens. One's a red seal, so that should just win. Grants this. Play the 2 pair. This isn't gonna do anything because I'm already gonna get 2 of these and I don't have room for a 3rd, but use these before we enter the shop just in case it feels like giving us another one. Just once, I'd like to make a high card build. High card builds are actually one of the strongest in the game. At least in my opinion. Two out of 16. Mime plus photograph and trib. Listen, I'm just, like... I realize they don't synergize well, but I'm just trying to make it work, alright? Onk. It's a shame that none of these are, eternal. Or I would very quickly onk the trib. What are my vouchers? Okay, just those two. Yeah, let's go next here. We're discarding 3s this time around. No repeat hand types. That I don't think that'll matter anyways. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna just play this full house. I don't intend to play another full house, so... Really? Just one queen? That's all we got? Alright, let me do my high card then. I do own 6 queens and 6 kings, right? Okay, and I found none of them? Gotcha. Just making sure. Okay. I know this isn't gonna score, but I would just very much like to, you know, make sure that I can win on the last hand. Thank you. Alright, now you gotta be sure not to accidentally play the full house, which we have already played, right? We wouldn't score if we did that. So we play the 2 pair, which is just equally going to destroy the score requirement. That one's the one run that I died I had on green stake. Oh, horse. That's horse, that one run. Okay, sorry, I can't quite figure out what's being said there. My bad. Boss, maybe? Move you back over. Full house me. I do want the chariot in... Voice crack? I do want the chariot in the devil. But I think I want the fool more. Nope. Discarding queens this time. That's enough queens. There we go. We chariot you. And we chariot you. And we're gonna play this 2 pair, I believe. Nah, full house is clearly just gonna be better. Maybe we play this 2 pair. That 2 pair is better. There we go. I'm not used to typing on the phone. How that one run died. Okay, you lost against the eye. That's kind of what I figured you were trying to say. I just, like, the more I read it, the more I was like, maybe that's not what he's trying to say. Check outside your window. You look outside your window and you see that I've got this whole streaming setup just like set in front of your window. Just like the window's just right up behind the camera over here. Trying to get it in with pizza. Shit, better let him in. Pizza time. My 2-pair is so much better than my full house. Go. Yes, on the second story. Crane left streaming setup on the second story. Did y'all see, like, I think this was like a year or two ago now, but I think it was like City Skylines did like this crazy advertisement campaign where they invited a bunch of big streamers out to like some crane setup, and they played the demo for City Skylines 2, like 10 stories in the air hanging by a crane. And they were like right next to a fucking highway or something like that. Hello! How are you? Palomino Ortiz. Are you having a good day? Oh, you get a 1.2x as the sub. DJ Supin Salud. Chariot me. Do I want an acrobat? No. Stinky. Go next. Not the plant. Can I win without plant? Might need to make some extra steel cards. All my steel cards are also face cards. Alright, we've got some time to think about how we're gonna beat that guy. We need to discard queens. Technically, my 2-pair is actually pretty good, even base. So I might not be too bad off, right? Like, what if I just... What does this look like? I think I'll be alright, guys. Yes, I realize that I got 2.25x off that, but even still. Yes, yes, it is your seed. I have received your seed, and I'm currently displaying it live on stream. Died there, let's go. Alright, what do I most need to be able to beat this guy? I mean, really not a whole lot. Maybe a glass card if I can just stumble upon one here, but no, even you work, really. Oh. Well, I suppose I could do things that way. I tune you out for 1 sec. I swear, I say those things just to get which ways to tune back in. Be like, hey, wait, what did he say? Let's see. Do I actually need a luchador? I don't actually know if I need a luchador against the plant. I feel like I'm doing alright for myself here. I'm gonna take the risk and not buy that. Maybe it'll get me killed, but maybe I'll look like a fucking genius. I'm gonna roll one more time. Hierophant. That'll be all I need, hopefully. Alright, go plant. Discarded 9s. No. I'm looking exclusively for 2 pairs. Let's go Empress here. Hierophant here. Yeah, I think I'll be good. There you go. I need another 2 pair and I should just win on the spot. That right there is already the rest of the points that I need, right? So... the plant will destroy you. There will be no Naninf in your future. But that's that guy out of the way. You want me discarding 9s? Okay. None of this. Go 3 into another king. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This man just came in here and said balls. Like we wouldn't notice. Or perhaps hoping we would notice. Strength? We've got 2 more jacks. Let me get that. Discard 7s. Discarding 7s. Looking for jacks. Discarding 7s. Finding no jacks. Very well. Strengthening queens into kings. You never know when it's a Baron pivot. Cubes? What about cubes? Are you Minecraft Steve? Justice? And level up high card. And 4 of a kind, I guess. It's not an ancient Joker kind of run, I don't think. I've pretty much committed to the diamonds at this point. Yeah, go next. The Wattail. No discards. It's a straight flush. Neat. Gay flush, my bad. I keep forgetting. Steve? I am Steve. What a world we live in. Jack Black really out there getting that bag, isn't he? What's the planet for Royal Flush? Royal Flush is, like, both in poker and in this game. Royal Flush is technically not its own separate hand. All a Royal Flush is the highest straight flush. It's called a Royal Flush because there is no better hand in the game, but it's just another kind of straight flush. Hex? No. Yes, so Neptune. Baseball card? We have all of one uncommon. Very cool. Thank you, baseball card. We'll go next. Discard kings. Okie dokie. If you're giving me money, I'm discarding the kings. Queen, queen, ace, ace. 7. Play. By the way, after this run, I got 4 more souls in a row, game after game. Pretty solid. Got that streamer luck. Were you streaming? I'm going to get a Euro and Dolmas. I mean, those do sound pretty good, yeah. Speculative oops, except it's not speculative because we have a bloodstone, but it is speculative because we only have like 9 hearts. 8 hearts. Sell out of the mime and the mail-in rebate. I would love to use Justice on Retrigger Queen, but then what if it breaks? Then I don't have a Retrigger Queen anymore. Gotta make sure I can duplicate it first. This is not a Baron run. This is now... I need to figure out how to get a lot of hearts all of a sudden. Hanging Chad is good. I think it's better than Photograph. I don't think it replaces like Bloodstone, right? And it doesn't replace Oops. Even though we have Photograph, Hanging Chad Photograph is like, it's good, but it's not good like these are good. I feel like Hanging Chad replaces the Photograph, right? Photograph is 2x, Hanging Chad would be 4x plus 2.25x is like 9x. Yeah, Chad is better than Photograph here. Now I just need to get my hands on some copies of The Sun. Nope, that is the Fool. We will take this 2-pair and win on the spot, though. Thank you for playing. Oh, 7s to the glass. That's why we don't immediately convert to glass. Told you. Like, yeah, she did say that. Alright, give me an Immolate. I suppose I'll take an Aura. Holographic, eh? Lovers is... I mean, I can't use it on the steel, though. Magician. And just go next. We're gonna be living for quite a while here, so I'm not too concerned. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive. Staying alive. That's what I was looking for right there. Play the 2-pair. Ka-chow. We need to start leveling up our full house. I really should go to Twitch chat. Maybe. If you'd like to. Twitch does have ads from time to time. Fair warning, speaking of which, right about now. No room for Uranus. Uranus is massive. No room. You must construct additional pylons. Alright, let's do this. Let's go glass here. And then death for the glass. And then fool for the death. And then hang these. And take the aura, open the celestial, and go next. The ox probably doesn't want me to play 2-pair. And that's fine, I can play the full house. Ooh, here we go. Aura you. Foil. Death you. And then we play 5 of a kind. No, we don't want to play a 5 of a kind. We want to play a full house still if we can. Boo. Take this. Ooh, all according to plan. Got 20 bucks. Are you really gonna make me play the damn Blush 5? Or 5 of a kind? I guess you are, huh? Very well. I guess in a certain sense, this is still a speculative oops all 6s, isn't it? Considering we aren't really using it. What you got for me? Garbage, skip. What you got for me? Hanged man. Use. Pareidolia is not worth it. Ectoplasm. I could see holding on to an ectoplasm. I could see using an ectoplasm. I have a photograph right here. And none of these are bad to ectoplasm. Yeah, fuck it. Give it to me. Boom. We got the hanging Chad anyways. Playing 2-pair sets money to 0. Wasn't planning on it. Long ass ad break. So I currently have ads on for the bare minimum amount of time to avoid pre-rolls. I've said this a couple times. I'm probably going to say it quite a few more. I have the ads on the bare minimum time needed to avoid pre-roll ads, which is 3 minutes per hour. Which is, like, when you say it like that, it's like, oh yeah, I guess that's not all that much, is it? But what I have it on is 1.5 minutes every 30 minutes. Unluckiest Balatro livestream, and it's just like absolutely popping off. Ah, don't break my glass, man. I needed that. That was one of my few hearts. You get soul on shop 33 before reroll 1,221,309. All right. Yes, it is seeded. It doesn't even none of this really even counts. Though to be fair, I don't know what's going on in the seed. Like I know that we started with an early trib, but it's not like I know to roll like 53 times on shop 29, and you know what I mean? Like I am just still kind of vibing here. I could look that stuff up. I'm just not gonna. Oh boy, a tower. Hey, can I get that 2-pair? I guess not, huh? Alrighty. Let's go ahead and throw the red seal on the queen and play the one pair. This still wins, right? Like, I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah. Okay. The day you try Jen's Almanac is the day where there is a holiday and day off next day for you. Yeah, basically. It's gonna be like a 24-hour stream. Hey, we got a copy of The Sun for once. Nice. Alrighty, let's start making some hearts. And Empress, I guess? Sure. Death, take. My anus, leveled. The Sun, purchased. We would do well to find some re-triggers right about now. Sun, sun, sun. Queens over jacks. No. Queens over jacks. Flush house. I like that more. I'm still 25% away from playing Jen's Almanac on mobile, but I did score big on asking someone to port it for me. That's not bad. As long as they follow through, yeah. Like, being able to play it on mobile would be nice. Ectoplasm again, have a hand size of 5? I'd still be able to play what I want, I would just have to dig for it. Considering my deck is not exactly ideal here. Maybe it's a little early to take the Ectoplasm. I'll take that once I have, like, a better, like, guaranteed deck. This is a 1 in 4 of being hearts, and considering the risk of losing 1 heart that I don't usually play, I'm willing to take it. It was diamonds. Cool, we'll buy that and hold on to it instead. Lose $1 per card played. Why you gotta do me like that? Let's see if we can find another king. Cool. Let's go king, 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 jack, jack. We still get to level up our full house at the end of it. Go. Costs us $1 in econ. That's about it. Why didn't you sun out the Molt Red Seal? You should have sunned it. I did sun some other cards. Hanged Man, easy pickup. I must have sunned the wrong cards, alas. Hang those. Discard. Alright, king, 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 jack, jack, again. Go. Still winning by a lot. Negative skip, Pog. Everybody wants the negative skip. It sucks, you should never take it. But everybody still wants it, kind of including myself. Bro, why is the arm here? What do you want, dude? This guy won't just fuck off. Let's aura this. Cool, another holograph. And let's, I don't know, Empress those, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want more money, so I put the money up front with the hanging Chad. Negative skip pays off 100% of the time, 20% of the time. I think my math on that is 50-50. It either happens or it doesn't. Never have I been happier for a foil fortune teller to show up so it doesn't proc the damn negative on itself. Fool is on the Empress, so we hang. And then here we... Emperor for 1. Lovers, whatever. Oh, negative popcorn, yes! Huge. Totally worth it. This is why, see, all you have to do is watch a streamer skip for negative tags a few times and you're like, oh yeah, I see why that doesn't work. Okay. I've gotten negative popcorn more than I've gotten negative something that isn't perishable. I feel like negative food jokers are the norm for me. I actually want the lovers. Claim it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that actually good enough? I sure hope so. Nope. It's pretty good though, pretty good. You know, I actually have a flush here if I want it. But I think I would rather just 4 of a kind. Oh, yeah. It's the gaming chair, probably. As long as I skip 1 in every 5 rounds, I can have a flat 16 molt after all of my trips have procced. I mean, that sounds like a steal to me. I should probably take this seltzer, but I don't really know what I would take it over. Maybe it's about time we ectoplasm to Electric Boogaloo. Take the seltzer. Five cards. 5 cards in a dream. The dream is quickly expiring. Ooh, got the 20, huge. Massive even. I'm gonna look for either a jack or a king. I'm gonna roll all the way down to 1. Actually, am I? I feel like I should keep the seltzer alive. Maybe a pair is good enough? I doubt it though. Even with the re-triggers on seltzer, that doesn't seem like it's gonna be the case. Let's go ahead and play the jack. I wanna look for more kings. Nice, okay. 4 of a kind kings is surely good enough though, right? Surely. With the seltzer. Yeah. Cool. Literally the worst it could hit. I mean, I'm probably keeping that long term anyways, so I'm fine with it because we have Hanging Chad. I'm kind of hoping to find a Saki Busky, of course, but hey, could you not draw 2 and 7 of my cards face down? Thanks. It's kind of rude, actually. like I'm actually gonna get a flush house. Oh, that's kind of neat. Not useful, just neat. But actually going on a long endless, it actually hit the worst. Yeah, but I don't think this run's really going on a long endless, is it? Sigil. It's a free flush if I want one, but nah. I think we need to re-roll, like, roll down here, so I'm gonna start rolling down here. 3x on 3 of a kind. That's not good enough value compared to the cost. Judgment and Star. Let's see what we can do with those. Skip for some money. Surely we're just gonna hit here, so... Let's go ahead and play this hand. It's not good. We're still gonna play it. I mean, I guess it's not that bad because we got the red seal queen, but... Oh shit, never mind, we won. Stuntmen. No. What are we facing here? The mouth? Or like the dumb. Got him. Two pair, queens over, or kings over jacks. Actually, we drew a straight. Sorry, a gay. I don't think that's better than just the two pair, though. That one's better up front, because it's going to trigger the Bloodstone with the Hanging Chad. Yeah, let's see how this does. Got over halfway there. We gotta play two pairs from now on. We'll see if we can even do that. If that's the case, I should definitely be discarding extra kings. Ooh. Alright, what's more likely, jack or queen? Queen is more likely. We play this. I know it's not allowed. We got this going on. Surely this is winning. Play. Bro could have put the red seal first. Why would putting the red seal first have changed anything, though? Like, you would have gotten the extra mult from the photograph, but then I wouldn't have gotten any of the extra mult from Bloodstone. The Bloodstone was getting extra procs off Hanging Chad. Because one of those was a spade and one of those was a heart. E. One and a half twice versus two. Two extra triggers from Hanging Chad. Twitch should bring chance back. I'm sure I could find something that allows it to do that. Ooh, invisible. We're not gonna live long enough to see this come to fruition, but I guess I'll take it over Seltzer for now while I roll down. I would like to find just Saki Busky here. That Seltzer only had one hand left on it anyways, that's why I sold it. Can I even do clubs? Not easily. Baseball card still sucks. And we can sell some of our negatives to reroll once more. See nothing of value, and lose. No space. No space. No space. Go next. Skip for a couple of very poor planets. There we go. 2 pair, level 26. 4 of a kind. Sell all and lose with high card, Lamau. Yeah, maybe. -1 hand size. Very cool, boss. Thank you. I guess if I'm gonna go out, I should go out with a hand like that, eh? Like full house. Got the red seal. Glass goes up front, obviously, here. This is probably still not winning, but maybe it's got a better shot than any other hand. With the glass, maybe it actually can pull something off, but without the re-triggers from the Seltzer, yeah, still not gonna get there. Play this full house. That one's gonna get me like E10 at best. Ante-14 is good. Oh. Man, I guess that's what 6 hours of sleep does to you, eh? Start yawning. It's a psyop to get people to yawn on Twitch. So how are we all doing today? That's an excellent question, Pokey. Oh, sevens. Also, did it get rainy outside again? I noticed that it got dark outside again. SDJLSQXP. Good run, though. Solid run all around. Got 9 people hanging out in chat right now. I need to do some work today. So I'm going to stop here at the 2.5 hour mark. We can do like the redactyl real quick because I did enjoy doing that yesterday. So we'll do the redactyl. But then I'm going to hop off for the day most likely. Thank you for the follow, Sakasor. Feels like the redactyl. Let's go redactyl here. Familiar Nanit run next time. Like, you could. It is possible. It's not easy. Familiar, on average, runs you half the usefulness of Cryptid in terms of adding kings. Sportle? Sportle? Is that for, like, a sports team, or... Alright, let's get the screen capture going here. This is what we got. A blank, which is a... Why does this... Feels like a different redactyl. Just a moment. Feels like that one was worse. It didn't have the same clicks. Redactyl. Yeah, it was a different one. It was a different one. Okay, it looks like it's the same. Uh, oh, Sportle is the music one. Okay. 13. The blank is a blank on the blank blank, in which a blank of blank, blank blank, a blank. Uh, wonder if we can get it in one. You think we can try to get this in one? Along the and near the between. This feels like something like biology related. Raid Avery is scared again when you're done? Maybe. If he's currently streaming. Uh it really feels like this is biology related. I see a lot of those. Like it feels like a part of the body. I see a degree symbol here. It could also be something geography related, like a jet stream or something. They just went live. Oh, well, it's good timing then. Let me see. Oh, huh. I didn't get that alert. It's unfortunate. Blank of the 14-letter word. Maybe a place. Yeah, it could be a place as well, like geography related. Is there anything else super revealing? This kind of setup is interesting. This feels like literature, right? Blank by, which is probably just related. And that's the end down there. Is a city. This must be a city. I think this is a city. Is a, no, it's an. It's an. So this must be a voweled word. Four-letter voweled word. What is a four-letter word to describe a place or a body part potentially? Um, but it's an city. That's the thing. It's an city, which doesn't make sense. An town, an isle. It could be an island. Uh, but usually those are gonna be like two words. I feel like Perhaps it's a body of water and there's towns that are connected to it. Quay? A quay? Wait, but that still wouldn't be Anne. Anne Quay? Arch? No. I still keep going back to Isle. Isle. But I still wonder if we can get it in one. I'll give up on that if we can't get it in a couple more minutes and I'll start guessing words. But it'd be cool if we could get it in one, right? The island castle in France? But a blank. Okay, here's another thing. This is not a town. It begins with a blank. So this is a common noun of some kind. This can't just be like a specific place. Yeah, let's just start guessing. Place. One instance of place. Okay, so not a location most likely. Maybe it still could be, and there just isn't much use of the word place. Bone. Okay, this is probably archaeology then. Hmm. So is it like a geographical formation? Let's go isle. Nope, no instances of isle. Group? That's what that one is. Okay. In which a group of tool. Tool. Okay, no copies of Tool at all. Early, which into the early blank. Okay, what else do we have? Blank of the early blank. This is feeling more archaeological as we go, or like a period of time. But not like a period of time, but like it's an ancient invention or something like that, perhaps. Mesopotamia is only 11. Historical grouping like a job or something. Is an blank. Is an this is an blank is what's throwing me off here. So let's jump over to just chatting. Hmm. Uh, let's go worker. No instances of worker at all. Item. No instances of item. It's George Washington. It's one word. It's George Washington. A George Washington is an. It's George Dash Washington. Never mind that that's 17 letters. Let's go with, I don't know, maybe River. No copies of River. Looks like blank or blank. Area. Could be area. That's possible. There we go. There's an area. Is an area on the... Ooh, could this be a mathematical term? No, probably not. Maybe. But there's a lot of use of early. Is an area on the... Greek? I guess I could check Greek. There's 11 instances of Greek. The 7 ancient. There we go. There's plenty of copies of ancient. Oh, is YouTube chat not... Well, YouTube chat's not really saying anything for what it's worth. But I didn't realize that chat wasn't on my screen capture. Let me go ahead and add that. Zoop. There we go. Yeah, they haven't been saying shit. In fact, yeah, we only got like 1 or 2 people still watching, which is fair. Uh, let's see. Early, perhaps? No, we already used early. Phoenicia is too short, right? Yeah, I mean, that's not how it's spelled, but, well, actually, it might be how it's spelled, and I just didn't use a capital, but it's still not. Um, it could be mythology, myth. Only one copy of myth, so I'm not sure it's related to mythology in particular. Parthenon's too short. Uh, Chat is slightly bigger and it's pissing me off. Okay, we're not changing that. This has to be a classification of grouping, probably some old word. But it's wait, is it classification of grouping when it's an area on the blank? Mediterranean. Yeah, I was just thinking Mediterranean, but I don't know how that would have anything to do with an area on the blank. Maybe. No, only one instance of Mediterranean. The fact that Greek is only mentioned 11 times is actually kind of interesting. Word for the ancient Greek word for blank is blank. From the blank Latin, perhaps Latin. Okay, so the this is almost certainly etymology. Can, which can be as translated as blank of blank. And I'm gonna go ahead and type in word. Oh, never mind, I already did word. From the Latin verb. Verb. No verb, so it must be a noun then? It's neither. Or at the very least, nowhere in etymology is verb or noun used, which is a little weird. Or word, for that matter. Its word is used twice. Name? Name. Has a Latin name. It can also be used as a possessive. Blank's name. I see. I think this is probably BC. I don't know why I would type BC in particular. I know it's that. It's no need to waste guesses on that. Okay, so this is from BC, which makes sense. It's ancient Greek. It starts with a consonant because it's a blank. I wonder if we could find this, which can be translated as the blank of blank. God, perhaps? No. Uh, 3 letters of 5 letters. It came into use. It came into use in there during this time. The ancient Greek word for this is something. Below is in here as well. I notice degrees are being used. That's a little bit suspicious to me. Right? Here, let me use 30 here. 30 is used once. About 30 degrees blank from blank. What is a 16-letter word relating to degrees? This is about latitude or longitude, right? I would guess. But it can't use hyphens. I would say something like north, northwest, or something like that. But hyphens, I don't believe. I believe those are separated. Uh, something degrees blank and something degrees blank. But these are both 5 letters. So let me try south or north. Yeah, south and north are used a fair bit. Decrypting national secrets on stream. I like it. Or Wikipedia pages, one or the other. How's it going? Or same thing. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Uh 60 degrees. Let's try 60. Okay, 60 is also used. is an area on the blank blank. What is the area on the globe? No, globe is used all of once. I was thinking of like a projection of the world or something like that, but that doesn't really work. Counterclockwise? Counterclockwise. Uh, counterclockwise could be it for the about 30 degrees counterclockwise from yeah, counterclockwise was good there. Nice. And coast. Coast is not used at all. Which I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and put clockwise as well. Once used once. Northern and southern. Yep. This is like a weather pattern thing. This is like the doldrums or some shit, you know? Counterclockwise around the northern, clockwise around the southern. It does give off vibes of like hurricanes or typhoons, but we know it's not those because it has to be bigger than that. Um, European is only 8. Uh, hmm. Clouds. Oh, that's coulds. Clouds. There are 4 instances of clouds. I think this might be a region where like hurricanes form. I believe I've done north and south already. Um, let's do wind. Wind is not used at all. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe it's sea related then. Because when I see counterclockwise around the northern and clockwise around the southern, I immediately think storm rotation, right? Because hurricanes spin different directions. Sea, current. Why did you let me type current backslash? I'm surprised that it let me do that. Usually it just doesn't let me if it's not a word. Or like a storm, but none of these have any instances. Got to be inland, but what is it? Right? This isn't hemisphere either, right? Mountains? No, nothing like that. in which a group of blank 755 or 755 rotate, two instances of rotate. We also don't even know what this subheading is. Latin root. It's very possible that root is in here somewhere. It is not, alas. You would think it might be in there, right? Also, hi, Austin. All the boys are in here trying to help me decode Wikipedia. Pole could be pole. From the North Pole or South Pole, right? Counterclockwise around the northern pole and clockwise around the southern pole. Okay, so it could just be the rotation of the Earth in general. I'll end the stream at 2 hours and 30 minutes. I said it's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm going to end the stream after I do the redactyl. Sun? Maybe. Two instances of the sun. Which the sun and blank of around the sun. Earth, I mean, clearly is going to be around a few times. As the Earth rotates towards the... As Earth rotates towards the moon, which it actually isn't. As Earth rotates towards the... Is this like an asteroid or some shit? What are we looking at here? Welcome back. Planetary? Planet? We're way bigger than we thought here on Earth. Uh Galactic? Could be Axis. There's probably some Axis involved. Nope, no Axis involved. I lied. What do we have so far? A bunch of shit. This is seems to have something to do with it's got a lot to do with rotation and the poles. And it's from a Latin word or Greek word. It's an area. Yeah, the first sentence is a blank is an area on the blank blank, in which a group of blank blank blank. Where things gather, maybe. But we're still using south and north in this section, right? And we're talking about the poles. Like, what about magnet? Nope, not used at all. Group of stars? Is an area in which a 7 letters, 5 letters, 5 letters. Um, I believe have we used group yet? I guess we haven't used group yet. No, we have used group. It was our fourth word. Okay. It was used as a place for like star charting? Observatory has 0. Telescope only has 1. Nebula, it could be part of a nebula or something. Nebula is used twice, once plural. There's not really much to work with here. Cloud is. Oh, you know what? It might be like a star cluster. The global median for this redactyl is 0 guesses. Doubt. Constellation. You know what? It could just be constellation. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Yeah. Is an area on the celestial sphere. I've never heard of it referred to that way. There we go. The word constellation comes from the late Latin term constellatio, which can be translated as set of stars. Gotcha. Forms a perceived pattern or outline. I see. Cool. And then I guess we can do the song one real quick, which was, what was that called? Spottle. Sportle. Spottle? Spottle? Spottle. All right. 10 guesses, 1,000 artists. So they're always going to be in the top 1,000. All right. We're going to start with the same shit every single day. All right. We're already on a good track here. Male rock US. Popularity less than 60th. Debuted before 2000. And it has not 6 members. I mean, I play this as of yesterday. Notepad++, small you a super nerd. Dude, I've got a master's in CS. I've said this. This is where I do my coding. Definitely Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons is, I'm not even sure if they're classified as rock. They might be classified as pop, but they're definitely more popular than 61. Let's go with, they're just like, they're rock. Gender male, which is a little weird to say. I guess lead singer's gender. Could be like maybe AC/DC. Okay, that gives us debut in between 2000 and 1976. Not 5 members either, and they're less than 182 popularity. The Offspring. Offspring. Nope. Offspring. The Offspring. Okay. They don't. They don't give it to you easily. Okay. So they're close to 1989. Also not 4 members, and lower than number 460. It's definitely not ever Lady Gaga. I don't know that Lady Gaga has any of these categories correct. Maybe the US. Try a solo artist, a solo rock artist from around 1985. Who would that be? An unpopular solo rock artist from 10 years before I was born. Do you think Jimi Hendrix would be... Do you think he would be... Oh, wow, he's not particularly popular. I thought he might be a little bit higher. He's also from way before the 80s, and it's even less popular than that. But this is helpful. It's also not a solo band. Twisted Sisters. Twisted Sisters. Oh, they are not in the top 1000. And let's I was Is Spin Doctors considered rock? They might also be a little too new. Marilyn Manson? Jesus. Maybe, but it's not solo. It's not a solo artist. Spin Doctors doesn't make it. Oh, could be Sting. I see Sting there. But Sting... Yeah, let's guess Sting. Okay, in between... I got the debut angle right. Didn't realize he was from the UK. Less popular than 735. Debuted between 1989 and 1985. This guy only knows that MJ is the king of pop. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Poison. Doesn't look like they're on the list. It's going to be hard to aim between 735 and 1000. Guns N' Roses? Van Halen. Could be Van Halen. I could see Van Halen. Was Van Halen American, though? I'm pretty sure. Was Van Halen American, or were they UK? White Snake. Nope, not on the list. You're doing a good job of picking shit that I've never heard of, though. I'll go with Van Halen. See, I'm pretty sure these guys are... Oh, well, they're a little too early. Also not a 4-member band. So it's either 2 or 3 or more than 6. How old are the White Stripes? Like, they must be like 2000. I know that they were older than like when they got popular, but I don't think they were that old. Man's not an old man yet. But like a duo artist or something. Or a trio. Ram Jam. Never heard of them. Nope, not on there. Def Leppard. Was Def Leppard... Def Leppard's on the list, but I thought they had more than 3. The one that sung The Resistance. Are you talking about, Skillet? I feel like Skillet's newer than that though. When did Linkin Park debut? 2000? I thought they were older than that too. I think Linkin Park actually was older than 2000, but they didn't release any of those early albums. Stone Temple Pilots. Not on the list. Isn't Guns and Roses? We could do Guns and Roses. I thought they were a little more popular than that. Also, how many members does Guns and Roses have? I feel like Guns N' Roses has too many members. Yeah, they have five. You got the debut era, the years right, 1987, but they're too popular and too many members. And I'll be real, I couldn't tell you shit about rock music from 1987. Especially not duo and trio groups from that time. Is We Will Rock You considered rock? I mean, I would imagine so. Tough one. Um, The Animals is way before this, right? And they're also UK. Never mind. Put my name in. Yeah, I'm not on the top 1,000 Spotify. It's not gonna count. Um, I mean, the fact that Sting is 735 tells me that as long as we can find sort of an outside band, like it won't be too hard. Uh, like it doesn't have to be someone nobody's ever heard of, right? But like, how many duo and trio bands even were there? Maybe it's someone that just had like 8 members and they were just absolutely going off on stage. Public Enemy. Not on the list. No one knows about rock. I mean, I listen to rock plenty. I just don't listen to rock from before my time. Queen. Um, Fuck. Nope, I don't think that's it. Tabs? Tabs? What? Who's the famous rocker who was like super educated? Yeah, I have tabs. It's Twitch and YouTube so that I can see what's up. Uh, Alice in Chains. We could try Alice in Chains. A little too. Also, oh, we already knew it was a 4 member. Okay. Less popular than 773, though. They just picked number like 1,000. Also, metal is not rock. More news at 11. I don't know why they would do that. Alice Cooper. Uh, Is Alice Cooper a solo artist? Alice Cooper is on here, but hmm, this guy out here giving us hints we didn't ask for. Name starts with a G, by the way. Is it gay porn? No way it's Green Day. Green Day had more than 3 members, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they debuted around then, but like Green Day was not a 3-man band, were they? They were a 4-man. I mean, it could be a duo still, but it's not 4. Nar Jaja. Is that actually a band? No. Green Day is a 3-man band? No way. Could have sworn they were a 4-man band, but maybe I'm crazy. I'll guess Green Day. Is Green Day that unpopular though? Is Green Day really like is Green Day like rated 800th popularity? I'll guess it. Whatever. 1991. Okay, too late. It is a 3-man band though when they debuted. Okay. Yeah, they're way more popular though. Debut was 1991 as well. Knowing that it starts with a G is like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information. You can guess more? Yeah, I'm on guess 10 out of 10. I have one more guess. I do not know. G. G. Yeah, he did. Top 1K. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're always top 1K. It did say 1,000 artists when I clicked on the the spottle in the first place, so I assume it's top 1,000. I don't know, like G-O. Uh, is Goo Goo Dolls old enough for that? I don't think they are. G-A. I'm just kind of looking through these now. G-I. Uh, Could be. I guess it could be Goo Goo Dolls. Are they? How many members are they? I don't know if they're old enough though. I'm just gonna select it. We've been here long enough. Nice. Okay, so it is Goo Goo Dolls. And it does go below 1,000, but barely. Or maybe this has changed since they put it out this morning. Nice. I have heard of Goo Goo Dolls. I have listened to Goo Goo Dolls, but I did not realize they were a 1987 kind of band. I thought they'd be like 1990s. Um, yeah, they had a few hits. Are they the ones that did Iris? Or am I mistaken? Or is that someone else? All right. Well, that was good shit. And you got an extra hour out of me doing word games. I'm going to go do some work, some actual work, and perhaps make some money and eat lunch. And I will see you guys next time. And peace.